It's a pretty crazy situation overall, and hopefully we'll get some additional redistricting in blue states out of this, where they just like carve out maps in the least. Thank you to Stinky. Everybody say thank you, Stinky. And I'll cover it a little bit more as well, but we are going to move on to talk about Texas Democrats and the redistricting plans that are set in motion. Okay. Texas Democrats have obviously escaped the state, but then they came back. I don't know why. I guess like Texas has this gravitational pull. Maybe they wanted good barbecue again or something. Who knows? But they couldn't stay out of the state for a long enough time to avoid, to avoid this redistricting. Eventually, you got to legislate. So they're back. And of course, the Texas Republicans are actively trying to carve out maps where they can get like 5 easy W's for Donald Trump, 5 new red districts for Donald Trump. That's how it is. Cover the AI collapse that's on the horizon. I will as well. The AI bubble is popping too. We'll definitely do that. Texas Republicans have locked Democratic Representative Nicole Collier inside the State House chamber and refused to allow her to leave. They are requiring Democrats to sign permission slips and have a police escort in order to leave the chamber, and she refuses to sign it. It's pretty crazy. It's a pretty crazy situation overall, and hopefully we'll get some additional redistricting in blue states out of this, where they just like carve out maps in the least. I mean, blue states have a lot of blue states have independent redistricting commissions. The reasons why those independent redistricting commissions were even created was quite literally to rebalance the goddamn districting, because Republicans had actively gerrymandered these states, and those actual initial independent commissions were helpful to the Democrats because it basically rebalanced it. Having said that, however, the independent commissions are now basically a hurdle against the Democrats. Is a hurdle against the Democrats because red states don't have it for the most part. And it's very clear that they are actively doing this. Red states don't have it. They're actively going to redistrict. They're going to try to secure as many House seats as possible. So we've got to fight fire with fire. That's what I say. Did you hear about the 4K Marines headed to Venezuela? When you say 4K Marines, it sounds like Warhammer. Yes, I did hear about it. I feel like the fact that we're encouraging gerrymandering now means we're actually over. I mean, yes, but it's a healthy attitude shift, in my opinion, from the Democrats, who are at least actively trying to fight back. Okay? Because the notion that we can't disrupt these the delicate balance that holds these institutions. We can't just like seemingly take a stand that is actively partisan is ridiculous. Republicans have never in a million years, Republicans have never actually had this concern. So if you're fighting against the enemy that doesn't play by the rules, and you keep pointing to the referees and going, I can't understand it. They're violating the rules. Why can't we preserve the sanctity of the rules? At a certain point, you got to realize you're getting dunked on. Okay? You're getting dunked on. Do something, anything. Okay? So this is what it is. This is the thing. And I really hope that there aren't like significant setbacks, and that like liberals don't get duped by concern trolling that comes from Republicans on this issue. Okay? Yeah, there's no high road and low road. It's a dirt road. Thank you. It's time for the Democrats to get dirty. Please. I mean, it was time for the Democrats to get dirty 20 years ago. Okay. Democrats only get dirty when it's about Democrats only pull out dirty tricks and suppression when it comes to undermining their left flank. Okay. Use that against the Republicans, please. Stop using that against your left flank. We're done. We're done with bringing a knife to a gunfight, okay? Democrats don't even bring the knife, by the way. I'm demanding that they bring the knife, or better yet, a gun to the gunfight. Meanwhile, Democrats are bringing an apology letter to the gunfight. It's over. If in order to save this nation from the grips of crippling fascist authoritarianism, you have to start playing dirty. You have to fight back.